Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you guys being here. I want to go through, I want to teach you guys, I want to show you guys how you guys can trade, day trade, swing trade, whatever it may be, whatever you're doing, how you can do that without indicators. Because realistically, guys, any indicators are usually lagging. So whether it's VWAP or EMA crosses or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to talk about, for the most part they are lagging. And what I'm going to show you today is something that doesn't lag. It either happens or it doesn't happen. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It's no indicators. We are using the candlesticks. The candlesticks tell us a story. They show us what they do and they tell us what they do, but we have to be able to read that. And that's what I'm going to help you guys with today. So before we get started, I want to go through this really quickly because these essentially are the setups that you're going to need to see and need to use. And really, they're very, very simplistic, and we can go into more detail. And I have more details on what all these numbers mean more in depth. But right now, I just want to show you the basics. So what we are looking for are, and I will explain this after I show it to you, are 1 and 2 bars or 2 and 2 bars. So it's a 1-2 setup or a 2-2 reversal setup. Now, I'm going to close this out and I'll show you exactly what I mean on the charts on how that stuff works and what it actually is. I'm going to go over a few setups with you on a few different tickers just to show you guys exactly how this stuff works. So these yellow bars that you see here, I've created that myself on TradingView, so it's something that you won't have right off the bat, but it's something that you can get. These yellow bars, or inside bars is what we call them, or 1 bars. So remember on that chart when I was showing you guys the ones? So these 1s and 2s that you see on your screen, that's also something that I've created to help out with the trading. Now, you don't need them, but it helps you distinguish what everything is. So a 1 bar or an inside bar, the same thing, they stay within the range of the previous bar. It's a consolidating candle. So that's a lot of times what we look for. And we look for breaks of those inside bars. And now I'm going to show you this. This is realistically the easiest, the simplest way that you guys can trade. And off of this inside bar, I'm going to paint it yellow for you guys. Okay? That is our trigger. Okay? So as soon as this candle here breaks that trigger of the top of that candle, the top of that wick, that's where we enter into the trade. And then what happens is we take the top of the next candle. And I'm going to change that to green just so we have it as, and that's what we call our targets. So the yellow lines are our triggers, the green lines are our targets. And now we hit those targets, and you can go back as far as you want in time, in history, and mark out the preceding highs of the candle. So the next closest one that you would find is obviously right here, but there's more if we go further back in time. I'm not going to go that far back to show you guys, but you can mark them up as you go. And then what we do here, guys, is that's your trade, and realistically you can sell at those profit targets. And off of these inside bars, it happens all over the place. So even if I move these lines away, I move these lines up, okay, and then we have our next inside bar, you can take that trade there. And look, we hit the target. Okay, then the next target goes down there. Okay, and we hit the target. Okay, you can even put another one down there if you want. Okay, just to show you guys. I'm just going to move these boxes. These boxes are on here to help me show you guys the setups. But again, you take the break of that inside bar on this candle. There's your trigger, and you hit targets. You could take profits there. Or you could wait. You hit targets again. Same thing. You could have done it off of this inside bar where you break the trigger, you break the low of that inside bar. That's the direction it went. And you take your targets, okay? Hit 2 targets. And then guys, this is on the 15-minute time frame, but it works on multiple time frames. So even the next setup I'm going to look at, and I'll move over to SPY. Let's look at SPY. Okay, so that was AMC. Let's take a peek at SPY here. We'll go to the 15-minute. I have a box on SPY as well. There we go. Okay. Inside bar again. And I'm just going to, let's move this out of the way. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. There's that inside bar again. And look, it's, guys, I'm telling you, this is the simplest strategy you will ever come across. Okay, there's your trigger. And look at the run up that we get here. Boom, 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 all the way up. You could have even taken this inside bar and still had a little bit of room left to go there. Okay, so now what I want to show you guys are the 2-2 reversals. And remember that chart I showed you at the beginning where it was a 2-2. So what we have is a 2 candle only breaks the high of the previous candle. So in this example here, we only broke the high of this candle. Right here, this red candle, we only broke the high of this candle. Okay, so that's a 2 up. If we would have broken to the downside only, that's a 2 down. This example right here. This is also a 2 candle. So you can only have a 1 candle or 2 candle or a 3 candle. So the 1 candle stays inside the range of the previous candle. The 2 candle only breaks one side of the previous candle, either up or down. And then you have these 3 candles which break both sides. They're called outside bars. So I want to go over these 2-2 reversals with you guys now. So we have a 2 up. Okay, we only broke the one side. Now what we would be looking for here, guys, is a 2 down. And sure enough, we get that 2 down right there. Okay, and I'm actually going to make that yellow. And then what we get, we look to hit these targets. There's a target that's hit. Then we look for the next target. That target is hit. Okay, then we look for the next one. That target is hit. I'm going to change that to green. Okay, we hit these multiple targets on the way down, and these are fantastic trades, and there's no indicators. All we're doing is drawing the lines on, and you don't even need the lines. If you can see what these candles are doing, you don't need the candlestick numbers. You don't need the lines. It's a 2 up, 2 down reversal, and that's it. You're done and out of that trade. That was a fantastic trade. And if you want more information, guys, on this, at the end of this video, there will be another video for you guys. I'm going to show you how to exit the trades and how to manage the trades while you are in them. Here's CL. Here's another example. And those ones were larger time frame trades, larger movements. This one's not as big of a move, but we still have the same idea here where we see this reversal that I'm talking about. We have this 2 down, and then we look for the 2 up for the reversal. And let's paint that yellow like so. And I'm just going to move this box out of the way again so we can see clearly. But there's your trigger. This candle breaks above and you're in. Okay, and then we start looking for the targets. I'll change this to green. And there's target 1. Okay. And there's target 2. And there's target 3. Every single one of them hit. Triggered, target, target, target. Fantastic trade. And we didn't have any indicators. We used exactly what the candles told us to do. They told the story, you listen to the story, and we get in the trade. Here's another one on AFRM, and this is a fantastic little setup here. And we look, here's that inside bar, that 1 bar that I was talking about. And there's our trigger point, okay? So this candle breaks through that trigger, and then we can just mark out our targets, okay? There's a target. It hit. And we go back in time to look at the next high of the preceding candle. There's another one. That target was hit. Before there was any way for us to get out of this trade, I'm going to change that to green for you guys. Before there was any way to get out of this trade, we hit targets. We hit targets. Okay, all the way up we hit targets. Another fantastic trade. These happen every day, guys, on every ticker, on every time frame. So whether you're playing the daily, the hourly, the 15, the 5, the 1 day, the 1 week, the 1 month, this stuff is all the same on every time frame. It's applicable everywhere. The candlesticks tell stories on every ticker, every time frame, and they are all the same. You just need to be able to read them, and that's exactly what we teach on this channel. So at the end of this video, guys, I want you to make sure you watch to the end of this video. We're going to show you how to manage your trades and exit these trades. I've showed you how to enter them without indicators. I'm going to show you how to exit them without indicators. So make sure you guys check out that video at the end for more information on this strategy, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you at the end of the next video.